Knuckle up, fam. So today we're going to go ahead and cover the Marshall Stillman Method. So we're going to go ahead and start a Marshall Stillman Method study group on the Knuckle Up group. So pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to break down each one of his chapters every week. So I'm going to take one section, pretty much break it off into 2 different days. For instance, today we're going to cover chapter 1, which is the hit, which covers your straight blows or how to throw a straight blow. So we're throwing straight blows, we're throwing hooking blows, and we're throwing corkscrew blows. So we're going to go ahead and do for today is I'm going to show you the proper way to rotate the body, how to generate power pretty much off a conversation stance as it has in the book, and then how to properly close your fist to throw a straight blow. A little bit about Marshall Stillman, aka Alpheus Gear. Alpheus Gear was a student of the New York Athletic Club for over 30 years. He was also a pupil and a friend of a cat named Mike Donovan. Mike Donovan was the middleweight bare knuckle boxing champion of the world. Mike Donovan liked Alpheus Gear and his course so much that he actually endorsed it. He's actually throughout the book as the old dude in the book, kind of coaching the pupil. Another thing is Alpheus Gear, the last 10 years of his training, he wanted to incorporate self-defense so that not just a boxer, but that anybody could incorporate his system of fighting to using any kind of self-defense, being in the street or being in the ring. So what he did is he went ahead and added jiu-jitsu and wrestling. Another thing about the whole Stillman Method, it was made for you to train at home. The way that they looked at it was when you walk into a gym and I put you in the ring with somebody that's already been there a year and they embarrass you in front of everybody, all that does is drop morale. So what he did was he took a system that he could break down and teach you the basics of how to strike and how to move, so at least when you went into a ring, you weren't caught off guard. So pretty much what we're going to cover today is chapter 1, the hit, and we're going to go exactly how it is in the book. So here it says, lesson 1, the hit. So pretty much we're going to perform an exercise, and this exercise is going to go ahead and help us, 1, develop power from where your feet stand. 2, how to keep the elbows tucked in so that you're always throwing a straight blow. Starting off, what you want to do is you want to stay real loose. So keeping the arms relaxed at your side, standing with your feet pointed straight, toeing the line, which means that both toes are even on the same line. We want to have our legs about 12 to 18 inches apart. Now basically what we're looking to do is we're looking to generate or start learning how to generate power, twist the hips without pivoting my feet. So what you want to do is you want to act like if I was to grab a bar, throw it in through my head, it ran down my spine and came down here, I'm not able to sway left, right, back, or forward. I need to stay in this position, making sure that my head isn't moving and that everything is coming off that proper hip rotation. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my left shoulder and my left hip together here, and I'm just going to move my arms here. Now, just kind of swirling up the arms or twirling the arms in this way here. And this is all I'm going to do. You will sit here for about 15 minutes just working on that basic hip rotation. Now once you've done this, where you have that rotation down, you're moving off the hips, the head's not moving. Now what you want to do is you want to bring your arms up halfway in to your ribs. So about right here. And then in that exact position, you're going to do the same thing. All you're looking to do is pivot off those hips. Now what are we doing here? 1, we're keeping the palm open, as if asking for a coin, as it says in the book. What this helps you do is it helps you keep the elbow pointed down. Understand that when the elbow is pointed down, I'm throwing a straight blow. The minute that I try to move my elbow over, look at my hand, I can't keep it there. It moves over with the elbows, which becomes, well, your boxing blow right now. But we're looking for straight blows. From this position here now, I'm going to extend out my left arm and then extend out my right. And I'm going to keep doing this exercise, remembering to keep my arm straight, keep my palm up as asking for a coin, keep my elbow pointed down, making sure that it's a straight blow, retracting my elbows, keeping them tight to my body. So all of this is going to help me throw a straight blow. And on top of that, I'm learning how to generate power from this stance. You can go as fast as you would like or slow as you would like until you get the rhythm down. Now once you've done that, the next thing you want to do is now you want to close your fist. So how do you close your fist? The way that it's done in the book is you pretty much, I'm going to show everybody, is you want to fold the fingers. So what does it mean by fold the fingers? So here, and not tight, loose. 1, 2, cover with the thumb. I don't want to leave any knuckles up or pinky up or any kind of knuckle up. Remember, it's easy, it's fold. You fold it once loosely, fold it twice loosely, and you put the thumb over. Now from this position here, all we're gonna do is fold the fist, and now we're gonna work the exact same position. Look at my hip coming out. That is a straight blow. As awkward as it looks, your fists are always gonna be pointed diagonally to the floor, and my elbow is gonna be pointed down. And this is all you're looking to do, massive reps, until you get used to, 1, rotating at the hips, 2, not swaying the body, 3, keeping the elbow pointed down every time you throw, and 4, keeping the knuckles at a diagonal. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that stance and bring it into a guard. So once again, from this stance here, with our hands in a fist, we're going to take the right leg back, step back. We're going to find our balance. Now we're going to keep both legs pointing, or both feet pointing straight ahead. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock out now my lead left leg. So the whole rod that went into your head and came down, imagine that same rod now going down your lead leg. So you can't bend this leg. My right foot is always going to stay on the heel, on the ball of the foot here, keeping my heel up about 2 inches. Now this is where it's going to seem kind of odd. So my hands are in this position here. My lead leg, all my weight is thrown on that leg, and I'm about 2-3 inches off my right foot pointed this way. Now from this position here, I'm going to do the exact same movements of punching, but look at I'm twisting out my hips. 1, retract, 2, retract, 3. So now, you can see this leg pushes, very awkward, pushes, and then pushes. So that's pretty much the hip module as far as breaking down your straight blow. You start off here, very simple. Bring the hip and the shoulder forward. Now that allows you to start this swinging motion here, really relaxed. Once you get the swinging motion down with the hips, you're gonna bring up your hands. And now you're gonna work that exact same hip twist. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do is throw out the punch. Once again, elbow down, palm up, twisting at hips, and pretending like there's a rod running through my head all the way down into the body. From this position here, we now get in our guard, we lock out the lead leg, we stay on the toe of the foot, hands in same position, always remembering, elbow down, throwing, palm up or in a fist, fist diagonal. Once again, pushing off that rear leg, bringing it back, pushing off that rear leg. Pretty awkward, but once again, once you get it down, this is how you would use it. So if I'm here and I'm going 1, 2, as you can see, I'm pushing myself off the right. My lead leg is locked out. I'm still throwing a vertical. Once again, I'm still doing the same thing. I'm exploding up with that shot. So I'm keeping Mike Donovan's method of still throwing out a diagonal lead arm strike, but instead of keeping it locked out, I'll explode up with that shot. So that's your basic hit module straight blows. On Wednesday, we'll take the manual, we'll work on the hooking blow, proper footwork, breaking it down from a conversation stance to a guard, and then we're going to go ahead and add that lead corkscrew blow. Let me know what you think.